Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Aries season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into this energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Aries. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? And thank you so much, Soul Family, for all of your support. Every like, every share, every subscribe, engaging with my content here. Thank you so much for all of your donations, every penny, okay? I really do appreciate you guys, all right? So collective, somebody is desperate here. They refuse to move on here, okay? And this person is aware of the state of desperation that they're in. Somebody is also aware that they're working from a place of pain, hurt, and bitterness here, and they don't care, okay? Humility is in the reverse. It's almost as if this person has lost, what can I say? They have lost a grip on reality here, okay? I feel like, for some of you guys, they may even be, this could be a dangerous state of mind, because with humility in the reverse, they don't care who they hurt, who they step on, because they are hurting, all right? Like, I feel like they know what the issue is, and they want to sit in it, okay? And they want to continue to work from that space, that place here, okay? Flexibility is in the reverse. Let's see what this is about. Sometimes it's just best to go with the flow. Everything in life is not always going to go your way. Bend, don't break. So someone is having a tantrum here. I do feel this person's energy. They're pissed off. They're mad. They're hell-bent on a certain outcome, okay? And it has to do with you, all right? I don't know. There's something about communication. This person could be walking, okay? They could be walking somewhere. They could be watching you online, all right? This could be someone who refuses to stop making an attempt to reach out to you or contact you here, okay? Like with that move on energy, this is somebody who needs to not watch you, not keep up with you here, okay? But let's see what's going on, all right? Maybe they are attempting to control some form of communication when it comes to you, whether this is going out or coming in, okay? Child, humility in the reverse. So somebody has lost it here, all right? Yep. This could be a situation where somebody has been called out, like they've been told, look, you're bitter. You're mad. This could even be some envy or jealousy going on, and they don't care. Okay, they don't care. I'm hearing my way or the highway here. Okay, I don't want that day. So I'm gonna dive right into the tarot and see what's going on here, what it is that this person is doing. Let's see. Okay, something about your phone, digital tech, something online communication. Okay, they are refusing. You're like, if you were to, have a conversation with this person, tell them, hey, you just need to move on. That's no longer an option. You can't do that. They're like, no. It's like a full-grown adult, but they're having a tantrum here, right? Like trying to force themselves onto you some way, somehow. I don't feel like this is someone who you're in communication with. I don't feel like, for the most part, that they're a part of your life here, okay? Because again, the way move on came out here. It's a message for somebody. In order to gain closure and healing ourselves, we must move on from things. People and situations we cannot change. Like somebody here, they're so used to pain. They're just sitting in it here, okay? I'm just getting energy of somebody just sitting and just steaming, all right? Like something is festering within them and they don't want to let it go. They don't want to let that hurt go, okay? Not at all. Not at all. Three of Wands in the reverse. Look at this person, okay? I almost get the energy of somebody who's given up on their life. They don't care. Child. Lack of foresight, obstacles, too long, long-term goals. Okay, delays, unable to complete, overwhelmed by demands. Nothing is going this person's way, and they don't care. Nothing is going this person's way here. Also, when it comes to you, whatever they're attempting to control is not happening here. Okay, it's not. It's like they don't care that they're losing a grip on reality here. All right, they don't care that they're hurting themselves, and they definitely don't care about others, child. This is someone here. They don't care about their future. Could be a King of Wands that's looking at you. You could be a Queen of Cups energy here. All right. Like this person has already been told no. There's no logic when it comes to them achieving whatever goal this is. And they're just like, no, I don't care. I'm going to keep doing it. So like, that's the energy. So like, what? Jeesh. Eight of Wands here. Yeah, they keep doing something here. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. They're staying at something here. Picking up on a King of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles so far. Okay. It feels as though regardless of whether you're a masculine or a feminine energy, you're coming up as the Queen of Cups. Because when I look at that Queen of Cups, what I see is someone who is focusing on your plate. What it is that you got going on here. You're pouring into yourself, pouring into your passion, your project, your endeavors here, okay? You could be pouring into other people. This could be your children, you know? And someone just keeps doing the same thing over and over again, thinking that they're going to get some form of a wish fulfillment here, all right? Desperation here. And I feel like they look desperate and they don't care. So that's why I'm getting, someone has lost touch with reality. Okay, you got Three of Cups with the Hangman energy here, okay? These could be somebody's stuck, right? Yeah, so this could be a few people here that's like stuck in the same cycle, stuck trying to achieve the same goal here, okay? They're all in the same mindset here. Interesting. This could be people that's continuing to do something even though they have been caught up here, okay? Somebody could be hell-bent on trying to sacrifice you here, okay? Yeah. Wow. So this is someone who is hell-bent on trying to stagnate you, cause blockages here, cause hang-ups here, and delays. You could be seeing 333, Five of Wands here. Child. Yeah, with the High Priestess energy here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, look at them, honey. It's a few knuckleheads, all right? Like the Three Stooges. They could be in conflict here, but they want you to be in conflict. Like somebody wants, you know, I'm so sick of this energy. With the full energy and the Five of Wands, like they want something to pop off out of nowhere here. Okay, this can even be a physical fight, a physical argument here. This is the energy that they want in your environment, in your home, maybe at the job, in your community. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like the full energy and the Five of Wands. This is you going about your business, again, with that Queen of Cups energy here. Okay, you know, minding the business that pays you. And the Five of Wands, they just want something to come out of nowhere. Okay, yeah. But it's being blocked. And it's like they're all working together, putting their little heads together. I just saw 9/11. Somebody wants something to be urgent, like a crisis situation to come out of nowhere. And they're still not getting anywhere. Three of Pentacles with the Three of Wands in the reverse. All three of them together can't get any results whatsoever, because it's like they're working on a dead timeline. It doesn't matter how many people join the bunch, okay? Whatever cause that this is that they're working towards, it's over, it's dead, the cycle is closed. They don't care. So there's a few people here that have lost it. That's what I'm getting. They've lost it. Wow. Yeah, look at them. Same old song. Okay. I already saw the Eight of Wands with the Nine of Cups here. Like somebody gets a high when they send the energy. Even though with the Three of Wands in the reverse, there's no indication that it's going to work. As a matter of fact, all of the, the signs, the symbol says it's not going to work, like it didn't work the last 10 times. This is what we're dealing with here. The Magician with the Five of Wands energy here, okay? So it's like these people are running off of fumes. They're just getting a high. They're not even getting a high from it working for 5 minutes. Now they're getting a high just from doing it. I'm here. I'm going to get you, my pretty. Yeah, the Tower at the bottom of the deck here. So they're trying to cause some type of disturbance here, but they want it to arise out of nowhere, okay? Like some drama just hit your front door. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Ace of Swords here, okay? That's what they're sitting. They're sitting chaotic energy here, okay? So stay grounded, because when it doesn't affect you, it may it may bounce off and hit a neighbor or a coworker here or your boss. And you're like, well, what's going on? Don't give into the energy here. Okay. It's all energy. It's a projection. Okay. They're all putting their little heads together, the little pea-sized heads together just to get this off the ground. Okay. These people have absolutely nothing going on in their life. Three of Wands in reverse, and they don't care. They don't care. So it's like you could be on assignment is what I'm getting. It's like dragging a bunch of people to hell without them recognizing that they're being drugged to hell until they're actually there. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting going. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting, all right? Because it's like this level of desperation with humility in the reverse. These are people who feel like they have nothing to live for, okay? Like they have already sacrificed themselves in whatever life that they had, all right? So that's where the hell-bent energy is coming from, okay? So sitting chaos and conflict 24/7 as sun up and to sundown. Seven of Wands energy here. Attempting to send blockages. So they're sending the chaotic energy, hoping that something will pop off. You'll get into it and you'll give into it and it'll create some form of a blockage for you, okay? What the fuck just fell to the floor? Yeah, Judgment in the reverse. I'm telling you, look, they're screwed up. They're screwed up. It's like somebody's inner compass is like trashed here, okay? Eight of Cups in the reverse with the Six of Pentacles here. Somebody is constantly giving to a dead situation here, okay? The High Priestess fell onto the floor. These people, we already have the Three of Wands in the reverse here, so we already know, their intuition is blocked, okay? They don't have, any foresight whatsoever, and you got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So these people are taking themselves out, okay? Six of Pentacles. Giving to a dead situation, wasting their money, wasting their time. Sad. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit wants to say about this situation, because there's nothing that you can do. Judgment, the trash is taking itself out. Okay? Judgment in the reverse. Like these people are illogical here. Excuse me, and confirmation. Yeah, two people working together could be dealing with a King of Cups here. I saw King of Wands, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. There's masculine and feminine energies working together here. Okay, somebody could be working with an Aries here. Well, this is sad. Yeah, Five of Wands, Four of Cups. That's exactly what they want to happen here. Okay, I don't know if they're trying to like tire you out, wear you down energetically by constantly sending conflict here. Okay, and conflict doesn't always show up as fights or arguments or something dramatic. This could just be like a bunch of small delays, okay, throughout your day, throughout the week. Wanting you to give into some form of aggravation here, all right? Desperation, okay? The desperation is at an all-time high. And the desperation to do what? To get up underneath your skin? So yeah, so whoever you are, what can I say? You definitely have some zombies attached to you. Okay. Yeah. Confirmation. They're zombies. And they're all on the same shit. It's sad, really. It's sad. Okay. I guess we're going to see who these people are. And when I get these energies, I'm always curious to know. With the Six of Pentacles, maybe these are career criminals here. Okay. Because it's like, well, what do you do for a living? Who's taking care of you? Okay. With the Six of Pentacles energy here, most of the time when you have people who are hell bent, I mean, from sun up to sundown in regards to attacking you, they're doing something fraudulent to support themselves. Okay. Because even if you had a little bit of righteousness in you here, you're not going to have the time. Okay. These are people here, again, I feel like all of them have sacrificed themselves one too many times. They can't get their soul back, okay? They can't get their passion and their purpose back. And they're mad about that here. So they're targeting you, okay? Yeah, and then they're impatient with their little manifestations. They're impatient. Yeah, so again, I feel like... because the chaotic energy is flatlining. So it's not so much that, oh, you get into a fight or you get into an argument out the blue. Something about causing delays. A little bit of everywhere here, okay? Yeah. You can't vibe your way out of accountability here. Interesting. So they want you to, get out of your element here, okay? So they can get a little bit of energy, okay? Yeah, these people are gone. They're gone. They're gone. You look at them. That wasn't intuition. That was anxiety in a cape. Look at them. They're gone. And the energy keeps returning to them here. And then, they go right back into it here. Okay. You can't smudge away bad decisions. Somebody keeps trying to sage and smudge, and it's them. It's not the energy around them. Okay. People can do that when, there's outside influences attempting to affect their surroundings or their life. But when you're the problem, you can't just up and try to smudge something here. Like, come on. Your growth scares people here. So somebody is freaking out here, because I feel like whatever they're doing is having less and less and less and less effect here. All right. The level of desperation that these people are at, for some of you guys, this could be people who have been in your energy for maybe years. Okay. And it's dwindling down, dwindling down, dwindling down. I don't mean people, just the effect. Okay. And somebody is losing their shit. All right. Because they're not getting anything now. Yeah. And they see you still growing, I feel like you're on assignment with these people, unbeknownst to them, okay? Like the divine will attach psychotic people like this, especially those who play in too much alchemy here. It like goes to their head. It ruins their logical reasoning here. They will attach like these people to us, and they'll take themselves out, okay? And even though it comes up as an annoyance, it's good because, like, again, there's nothing grounding them here. Humility is in the reverse, all right? Which means the feelings, the empathy that comes with the human experience, it has been gone, which means they need to been gone, okay? Because they're dangerous, all right? Like, I just got to be real. The earth needs to be rid of these people. Look. Your aura is a little crusty here, okay? Child, what's going on? Ew, why did I do that? You change your whole vibe to be easier for them here, okay? So they're doing things, and they're feeling like shit right after they do it, okay? So they're taking over. Again, they're taking over. They're outside of themselves. They're not in control of their mind, their mental body, their emotional body, their spiritual body here, or their earthly body. They don't like themselves. They're like, ooh, why did I do that? Like they're addicted to some level of pain or suffering is what I'm getting. Okay. It's destiny, right? Yeah, no. If it comes back, it's either meant to be or it's a roach here. Yeah, mentally, these people are gone as well. Okay. I'm getting a lot of highs and lows, you know? Somebody's in love one minute, and the next minute they're crying, they're breaking down. Okay, look, it's the magic. You are not everyone's emotional support okay, I almost said wisdom. Wizard. Look, it's like they're basically doing magic on themselves. That's basically what's going on, okay? They feel like shit. Trash day. Healing feels like garbage before it feels like growth. Didn't I say? They have these highs, and then they drop right back down. And what I'm getting when it comes to the highs, maybe they used to be on a high for a season, okay? Then it went from a season to the full moon. Then it went from a full moon to, a day or two. Then it went from a day to hours. And like they're self-destructing. That's what I'm getting, okay? It's like every time they throw out some energy, it's like they're being stripped back down to themselves. Like the turnaround time is speeding up, okay? So, yeah, look. You got level up. We did it. We siphoned the energy. And then you got feeling like trash. The turnaround time. Okay? Like what is this about? Let me get a few more and let's see what else they're doing on the physical, because somebody could be doing something on the physical as well. There's something about, I feel like it's watching you online, honey. Maybe they're busy. If they wanted to, they would, period. Somebody keeps trying to keep hope alive that you will contact them here, okay? Yeah, that wasn't your intuition. That was anxiety in a cape. So whatever they're working with, what entity, it's like, it's tricking them here, okay? I don't like picking up on mentally ill people here because, it's the song that never ends, So I just feel like it's a heads up because of their desperation here. And I just could be explaining to whoever's listening, the reason why they're still showing up in your energy here, okay? Like these people are, they're zombies, okay? They're zombies. Because you could be tired of them. Like, why they still in my energy? Like, what's going on? It's not working. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. They don't have any logic. Evil doesn't have any logic whatsoever. Okay? Especially when somebody's been taken over 101%. Let's see anything else we need to look out for. Because, child. Zombies, huh? Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see what else. What are they obsessed with when it comes to communication here? Because look at the Six of Pentacles. I guarantee whatever state these people are in when it comes to the physical earth, they need all their money. But you can't tell them that. Look, perseverance. They got blind faith. And they keep doing things that they don't want to do. Action that they did, like they feel horrible right after they do it. Ugh. Look at the tower. Okay? Somebody wants to cause a tower for your achievements here. They don't have the power to do that. Okay? Somebody doesn't have any power whatsoever. So, they're desperate to cause some type of upset here. Yeah, they want the Empress, a divine feminine in a tower. Okay? They're desperate to cause some type of upset, some type of upheaval here. Okay? Something about your job or your finances, honey, okay? Judgment, yeah. High Priestess and Judgment energy here. So you're well aware. You know that these people are under judgment here, okay? They could want people to walk away from you. You could know something that could put these people behind bars. A Cancer could be significant here. I feel like for some of you guys, they want you to walk away from you, okay? But you're a High Priestess here, so you bring judgment. Just period. Yeah, leadership. You bring judgment. So they feel like if they can stop you, if they can get away, okay? If they could get away, or I want to say if they can get rid of you here, then their life would change for the better. All right. Yeah. Look. So somebody's in fear. They're in fear about the real tower. Okay. Based on reality, right? Somebody wants you to suffer through like this whimsical tower here, okay? Because they're in fear about, possibly going behind bars. That's what I'm getting. So that's why the desperation is here, as well as the perseverance. So again, they don't have anything to lose. They don't have anything to lose. I feel like this timeline for them to be behind bars, go behind bars, it's already written, okay? It's already been activated here, okay? They're hoping that they can finesse their way out of a situation here. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Charisma. I can't make it up. Somebody feels like they can talk their way out of jail. Some form of a restriction here, or spiritual jail here, okay? Yeah, the star, okay? But that gives me alchemy here. It could be dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces, or an Aries, okay? Compassion, yeah. They feel like they can smooth something over. That's what I'm getting by using glamour. They can finesse somebody behind the scenes to feel sorry for them here, all right? So, okay, I mean, at least that explains why they don't want to move on here, because this tower's coming. This tower's coming. And their life, whatever they're doing now, their life is already over, okay? And the little bit of freedom that they have now, in which I feel like they have none because their mind is consumed, it's about to expire, okay? It's over with. Yeah, confirmation. Okay. Yeah, society here. Justice. For some of you guys, it could be like a coven or an organization here, okay, that does not want to face judgment here. Okay. Yeah. They're really concerned about it. They're in their fields with this apathy here. They're not hopeful here, okay, that they will survive this judgment here. Somebody's ass knows that if they got to go to court, they know that they're going to jail. Okay. They've also been stripped from their gifts here. So, like they're wasting their time. Somebody need to be spending time with their children. Yeah, look at the magician with the 8 of Cups, and it landed on the 8 of Cups in the reverse here. Okay? Child. I fell to the floor. Perseverance. Perseverance fell to the floor here, okay? And put it back in the deck. They could be trying to isolate you with loneliness here, or just make you feel some type of way. Is what I'm getting. So they have nothing to lose. Yeah, talent. Somebody could be trying to isolate you here. Okay, with that talent, like I said, communication online, maybe from being seen here, okay? Are you utilizing your talents? Because I'm speaking to a high priest or a high priestess here. There's something about your ability to call judgment here, okay? Yeah. Which is why they're, desperate to block your intuition as well. Let me get one more from this deck. Yeah, intuition. Intuition, because your intuition, the way your intuition is popular right now, they're not going to be able to finesse their way out of a situation. This can even be somebody who wants to approach you, okay? And they know it's not going to work, okay, with the okie doke, charisma, because your intuition is always on point, all right? Child. Jeez Louise. Exhausting. They're exhausting. I don't know what they did, but too bad. Too bad, honey. So, at least we do understand why you don't want to give up, okay? I mean, somebody feels like they're going to jail, and they are. The timeline has already been activated here. It doesn't have anything. I feel like whoever you are, you've already did what you needed to do. Okay? You've already did what you needed to do in order to, like, if you had an assignment with these people in order to solidify, okay, this timeline for these criminals here, okay? You've already did what you needed to do. Something is out of your hands, little do they know. But at least we understand why you don't want to give up, okay? They should have thought about that before they did what they did, whatever this was about. They regret some type of Six of Pentacles energy here. Could be a specific transaction here, or this could just be corruption here. Fraud, whatever. They regret doing that here because it changed their whole life. Okay, something that they participated in here. All right, explore and Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy here. This could be you or them. Yeah, they wish they wouldn't have done something here. Participated in something, child. Look at this. Growth. Change. So they're trying to stagnate your growth, okay? They want to change maybe the pace of your growth, okay? They want to reverse it because it went in reverse when it hit my chest. Like they want to reverse it here. They want to change something here, okay? So it's almost as if you're being used as a focal point. Somebody's already screwed. They're already done. But they feel as though if they can, knock you off a kilter, something will change for them here. Somebody could be in their ear telling them that they still have a chance, okay? Yeah, wisdom. They don't like your wisdom. Okay. Harmony. Yeah, meditation in the reverse. Golly. How many confirmations got to come out here to confirm how ungrounded and unhinged these people are, honey? And you're in harmony. You're in harmony here. You have the power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. What do we say? These people are zombies. They don't have the power over their mind. Okay? So somebody can't stand themselves with this, ooh, why did I do that? You change your whole vibe to be easier for them. Somebody could have gave their power away, maybe to a society or to an entity. They sacrificed something and they can't stand their current state of being. They can't stand it. Like they do things that they don't want to do. They participate in things that they don't want to do. Six of Pentacles here. There could be somebody specifically that hates that they worked with whoever this group is. Okay. Wow. Let's close this out. Okay. Let's close it on out, child. Because, too bad. So sad. Right? Okay. Judgment is in the reverse. We got judgment in the reverse, flexibility in the reverse, meditation in the reverse, and humility in the reverse. Okay. Completely lost it. They're flying off the hinges, off the handles as of right now. Okay. Stuck on a past timeline here. They don't have any power over the future. They're already stuck in the past. They have absolutely no power over the future. Okay. But they're, they swear they're hell-bent if they can change how you're showing up, if they can change the course of your journey or your growth, then it will free them up. And their fate is already sealed. That's what I'm getting. Their fate has already been sealed. Okay. Okay. Goddamn, celebration in the reverse. And it came out in the future energy. Their fate has already been sealed. Okay. There will be no celebration. Happy endings are in question. Yeah, correct. What is going on? Oh my God. Speculation is in the reverse. Oh my God. Unexpected event here. Someone here, their credit, when I say credit, like their integrity, their character, they're stripped from that. This person is not going to be taken seriously is what I'm getting for some reason with speculation in the reverse. Okay. Like it's like this person is going to be looked at as a joke. And they're not expecting this. So somebody still feels as though they carry some sort of weight. Okay. No. No. Unexpected. They're not going to expect how they're viewed, okay? How this timeline is going to erupt in the past. It says, don't follow others' speculative advice blindly. They made you believe it's a shortcut, but in reality, it's just a waste of time. I know that was untrue. Didn't I say it's somebody specifically that hates this Six of Pentacles action that they had going on here with this group? They hate it because they did not expect something to play out like this. Okay, somebody made some moves, some decisions here, some choices based off of speculation. It has backfired, all right? Look at this, overload, okay? Yeah. Social mask, somebody is wearing a mask at this time here trying to keep a poker face, okay? Well. Promotion channel. So somebody was told that they could get ahead, okay? They were told that they could get ahead. They were going to get something out the deal. Now they want to turn back the hands of time, okay? Because the walls are closing in. The walls are closing in. Sad. Somebody, it could even be something specifically about like a channel or a platform. Somebody was told that they could, like this was a shortcut to build their platform here. Yeah, no. You know, unexpected, you know, when it comes to this unexpected energy, they were, you know, hoping to get like gifts and donations or basically like it was going to be raining on them when it came to like material gain here, but that's not happening. It went in the reverse. Yeah, with the Trump card, hidden riches and revealing them only to the worthy. Somebody got in somebody's ear and told them that this was a shortcut to success, okay? It's almost as if like they acted as if they were giving somebody the cheat code here, okay? No, this is, you know, let's say they were showing somebody, look, you see this person, you know, they're successful. They have this many followers. They have this, they have that. This is how they got there. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like, that's how the conversation went. This is how they got there. I'm going to put you up on game, okay? Somebody acted as if they had the cheat code. They denied, okay? Now somebody's ass could be going to jail. Look, exploitation. Now they're being enslaved mentally and emotionally here. This was a trap. Exploitation. This was a trap. No exit. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. No exit. So someone is already dealing with, you know, a great deal of self-hate. That's what I'm getting on an emotional level here. They're already in tears. Okay. And I feel like this person is outside of these people that are desperate to come for you. Okay. Now they're seeing it. Now they're seeing this was all about envy. You know, there's no celebration here. There's no come up. There's no promotion. None of that. Okay. Just karma. Wow. And they're desperate because people don't want to do hard time, whatever this is, you know. Child. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.